I'm really happy to be here today speaking to Jojo. He's the first guest on the channel, so very, very exciting times. And Jojo's been training for about 4 years now, doing the weights, etc. So Jojo, welcome to the channel.
Thank you very much. Really happy to be here. I think this is a very good opportunity to talk about what I do, about fitness in general. And yeah, thank you for having me.
No problem at all. Yeah, let's get straight into it. Just tell me what got you into training in the first place.
So basically how it started is that I did used to go to the gym in the past. Not very often, like every now and then, like everyone basically has done in the past. And at some point in about 2017, I got my first pull-up bar because I didn't want to go to the gym. I didn't want to get membership. I started learning how to do pull-ups. It was very hard at the beginning. And then after a while, I actually improved and I saw my body improving as well, which actually made me think, oh, maybe if I do this more often, regularly, I can get bigger, I can have a better body, get fit. And that's why I got into it.
Oh, brilliant. And then how often do you train?
Usually, ideally it's 6 times per week, based on how busy I am with work or other things. It can be even 4 or 5 times. But of course, whenever I decide to work out less days, I do change my routine in order to make sure that I still hit all the muscle groups at least twice a week. And but yeah, now it's more than 6 times per week though, because I have more time to do it after work.
Yeah. And is it just weightlifting you're doing, or are you doing anything else as well?
I do a lot of weightlifting, but I also do a lot of calisthenics. So if for someone that doesn't know what calisthenics is, it's basically working out just by using your body weight, which is a pretty sick discipline. You can get really, really strong. You actually develop a different type of strength compared to normal weightlifting. And that's why I decided to start with it. I found it cool in the beginning when I started learning it, because you can actually perform these things called skills, where it seems like you actually define gravity, some sort, but in reality you're just crazy strong and you do all these crazy things. And yeah, like at the moment, when it comes to whenever I decide my routine, I do try to incorporate both disciplines on the same workout, unless we're talking about legs, and there it's mostly weightlifting.
Okay. And did you ever have any sort of aha moments, like, I've got this, this is now working for me, when you change something in your routine maybe?
Yeah, it did happen when I actually started to work out at least 5 times per week. And I combined that with proper nutrition as well. After a few months, I started seeing an increase my muscle mass, especially my arms. I could see my abs a bit more, and overall, I was growing quite a lot. These are called newbie gains, if I'm correct, and that's what happened to me. I got those. I really got interested in doing even more and get even better, and then from there it happened every let's say 2 to 3 months that I'll get my aha moment, maybe because I was getting stronger or I was getting bigger or leaner. So
Yeah.
yeah, I have mine as well.
And what's your what's your favorite session to do?
Well, um, I guess I would say chest. It's a push day basically, mainly because I'm trying to grow my chest and triceps even more compared to other muscle groups. And I'm kind of always waiting for that session to come, like usually on a Tuesday or on a Thursday. So yeah, that's the one.
And which do you dread the most?
Well, as most people, not everyone, as most people, I guess it will be leg day. just because it's very, very hard. I mean, if you enjoy leg day is because either because you're not training good enough or hard enough, or just because you like suffering. Basically, that's the only reason I can think of. But yeah, definitely that. Or when I do heavy cardio, which doesn't happen very often, but when it happens, it's just not fun.
Yeah. What sort of cardio are you doing?
Um, so in the past, even that sometimes I do heat um, cardio workouts. I do like them because you kind of do a lot of different exercises. It makes things more fun, but it's very hard. It's very, very hard. That's why you can't really do it more than 2 to 3 times per week. But now, especially in the past few months when I was cutting, I was doing a bit more of a slow, steady cardio on a treadmill, inclined treadmill, uh, 3 miles per hour for like half an hour, I would say, and that really helped me losing that extra calories, I guess, and without making it too hard. I like to go home after the gym in a good state. So really didn't want to go too hard on cardio, which is not very good for muscle building as well. You do burn more, um, you do lose more muscle if you do too much cardio. So you kind of have to have a balance between the amount of cardio that you do, your calorie intake, your weightlifting, all the stuff.
Yeah. Is there any advice that you would give someone, starting out now, which you wish you'd known 4 years ago?
Yeah. So first thing would be have patience. Don't expect to grow quickly. Get that body that you see on Instagram or on TV or whatever. It's not going to happen. It takes a long time. And another thing that I would say in terms of training, start with maybe 3 times a week, full body workout, learn the main compound lifts, and do some research, learn how to use a proper form for each exercise that you do, and be consistent with your workouts. Don't just work out 3 times per week in a week, then you don't work out the week after. And of course, nutrition is very important. It's as important as training. If you have a proper nutrition, um, even if you cut in or bulk in, it doesn't matter. Just make sure that you hit your macros. Don't bulk too hard or don't cut too hard. Keep it sustainable for your body.
Yeah. So we're going to come on to nutrition very, very shortly. But you mentioned form there. Where did you actually learn form? Was it through YouTube or other people in a gym, your friends? Where did you actually learn correct technique?
I would say YouTube, mainly because I don't have any friend. Well, I mean, like 99% of my friends don't really know how to work out properly, just because they don't really go as much as I do at the gym. So it's not their main interest. So of course I wouldn't ask them. But using YouTube, Google as well really helped me in learning proper form. But even though I would ask my friends while I was going to the gym, there would be people that I would talk to, that they would show me something like exercises, how to do things, and I would learn from them as well,
Yeah,
which
sure.
was really helpful. Yeah.
And has it changed the amount of sets and reps you're doing from when you started off to now? Did you perhaps start off doing lower weight, higher reps? Now you're doing lower reps, higher weights, heavier weights?
Um, well, I mean, it always dependent on what I was trying to achieve. In the beginning, I was not an expert, so what was between 8 and 10 reps on each exercise on each set for like 3 to 4 sets, um, which is good. But of course, when you kind of start learning, let's say how to grow more muscle or how to get stronger, then you based the amount of reps and sets that you do, you base it on what you're trying to achieve. If I was trying to get stronger, I would do less reps, like 3 to 5, maybe 6 with heavy weights, and then I will rest 3, 4, 5 minutes. Uh, Especially when it comes to resting time, it depends on a lot of things. It's not a very easy thing to explain, but usually between 3 to 5 minutes is perfect.
Yeah.
Now it's mainly between 6 and 10 reps for most exercises. In certain situations, I also do higher reps, even 15, 20, 25. It's all also based on the type of muscle group that you're actually trying to hit.
Okay. So touching on nutrition, what does on a training day, for instance, what does breakfast, lunch, dinner look like?
So right now that I'm trying to kind of lean bulk, what I do is having a bowl of porridge in the beginning in the morning with some almond milk, just to make it nice. I put some honey, seeds, and dark chocolate, and banana. That's my breakfast, which I had for the past 4 years actually. And then of course I have work, and then 1 o'clock I go for my break, and most of the times I have pasta or rice with tomato sauce or any sort of vegetable that I have that I like, or even simply just with tuna. It also depends on how lazy I am on a certain day or busy I am. But most of the times it's pasta and or rice. That's my lunch. And in the afternoon, usually after work, I do have a banana and 3 rice cakes just before I work out. So then I will wait 30 to 45 minutes. Then I will start my workout. And as a post workout, I will have 3 eggs with some hummus on top, which it's actually pretty nice. And like 3 slices of bread. Um, for dinner, it's most of the time it's chicken with some spinach and potatoes on the side, which is really good. If I if I have some tortilla wraps as well, I will actually make a wrap with it.
Yeah.
With those ingredients, and maybe put some chili sauce on top inside. It's pretty nice actually.
Yeah.
That's it, I guess. And then drink a lot of water. Yeah, probably coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
Just to wake up.
You're not nodding, you're having like the eggs instead of protein shakes.
I don't have protein shakes anymore. Not because I don't like it or don't recommend them, just because when I used to have them was because I didn't have much time to have food. Now that I'm working from home, I have a lot of time to cook, to prepare everything. So I have a protein powder. I just don't use it at the moment. At some point I will need it probably, but for now I'm fine.
Yeah. I know. And are there any foods which you actively avoid?
Well, I would say I avoid fried sort of fried foods like fries or KFC or this fried chicken thing, McDonald's, all the junk food that you can think of, all the desserts as well that you can think of. I try to avoid them most of the times. I do have them sometimes. Usually, actually, on a Sunday evening, I have my chip meal, which is I actually get a whole package of tortilla wraps, which has got 8 tortilla wraps inside, and I make some sort of pizza with them.
Yeah.
I have all of them, all 8 tortilla wraps, which is quite a lot.
It
But
is.
of course, if you know that you're gonna have this type of food, you can actually prepare yourself during the day, have less calories throughout the day until dinner or lunch. It's up to you. So even when it comes to the food that I don't usually eat, if I want to, I just kind of make some calculation what I can, what I can't have. But yeah, junk food and alcohol as well. those are the things that most of the times that I try to avoid.
Yeah. Wrapping up, is there any other advice or tips you'd like to give the viewers?
So I would say, if you start working out, organize your workout, write down what you have to do, and then just prepare yourself for your session. And then, of course, try to write down your progress every day, every week, and that's how you grow. That's how I managed to grow even more. So that's the piece of advice I will give.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for coming on the show, Jojo. Really appreciate it. My first guest. So you're there for forever as the first guest. Jojo's on Instagram, everyone. You can see it down below. We've got the address there. If you go to the comments below, you're going to see a link to Jojo's profile Instagram there. Give him a follow. Subscribe to this channel, like this film, and yeah, get exercising. And thank you very much indeed, Jojo.